You've met him, the dreamer with brilliant ideas and poetic words, always on the verge of beginning something great, but never actually doing it. He blames timing, bad luck, or simply that no one gets him. Despite his age, he floats through life like a boy, charming, impulsive, allergic to responsibility. Carl Jung called this the Puer Aeternus, the eternal boy. It's not just a quirk, it's a deep psychological pattern. He lives in limbo, forever preparing but never starting. He romanticizes perfect love, ideal careers, and effortless greatness, yet flees when life asks for compromise or discipline. His freedom is an illusion. In truth, he's escaping adulthood, failure, even himself. Helping someone like this is exhausting. You offer love and patience, but he drains it. He makes you feel guilty for wanting stability, for refusing to settle for almost. But no one can save someone who's still waiting for the perfect moment to start living. This man isn't free, he's stuck in a fantasy that's become a prison. If he doesn't wake up, he'll spend his life chasing tomorrows that never come. This isn't an attack, it's a mirror. If you're still watching or reading, maybe you see him in someone else, or maybe you see a glimpse of him in yourself. But there is hope. The Puer's story doesn't have to end in escape or regret. It can become a story of transformation if he's willing to confront the truth. The Puer Aeternus is an archetype, not just a personality type. He appears spontaneous, spiritual, deeply feeling, but beneath that surface lies a refusal to grow. Jung saw this in ancient myths, the one who clings to youth, fearing the cost of maturity. He drifts between jobs and relationships, full of passion at first, but gone the moment things get real. He talks about purpose and depth, but avoids rent, bills, structure. Not because he lacks intelligence, often he's brilliant. That's the trap. He lives in potential, not practice. He wants love without sacrifice, meaning without labor. When reality pushes back, he doesn't reflect inward. He blames the system, his childhood, society, anything but himself. Jung said the eternal boy lives disconnected from time, trapped in not yet, waiting for the right moment that never arrives. His fantasies grow heavy over time, and yet inside him glows something beautiful. Radiant youth, wild imagination, creative spark. The problem isn't the boy, it's when the boy runs the man's life. That charm becomes avoidance, that spirit becomes unreliability, and that freedom? Just fear in disguise. He's not free, he's fleeing from effort, from responsibility, from the weight of being seen and known. What he calls authenticity is often a mask for fear. His rebellion isn't courage, it's the refusal to land, to root, to build. But time isn't fooled. Reality doesn't wait. Sooner or later, the bill arrives for every deferred decision, every abandoned promise. The eternal boy seems radiant, playful, untamed, full of promise. But over time, charm decays, the sparkle dims, spontaneity becomes chaos, dreams become excuses. He forgets things, breaks promises, ditches plans, always with poetic justifications. I'm not ready, I need space. The timing isn't right. It's fear. Fear of failure, of being ordinary, of being truly seen. So he sabotages anything that asks him to grow. And this doesn't just hurt him, it wounds those who love him. Partners love his soul but suffer his absence. Family watches wasted talent. Friends grow tired of cheering for someone who never shows up when it matters. Eventually, everyone around him feels the same thing: exhaustion, a slow suffocation. And maybe the cruelest part, he never intends to hurt anyone, but his refusal to grow becomes a burden others must carry. He stays stuck in emotional adolescence, unaware of the damage. He sees others who've matured and calls them boring or lost their spark. But in truth, he's protecting his comfort, not his authenticity. As Jung wrote, we do not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. The eternal boy often doesn't stand alone. Behind him is another powerful archetype, the mother, sometimes literal, sometimes symbolic. She cushions, forgives, nurtures without limit. At first, it looks like love. In reality, it enables dependency. He's not seeking a partner, he's searching for a replacement mother. Someone who will understand him endlessly, support him without asking him to change, and love him without challenge. But that comfort becomes a cage. Whether it's a mother who never let go or a partner who plays caretaker, the result is the same. He never grows. The real world is filtered through layers of protection. There is no confrontation, no real demand to evolve, just a soft, slow, emotional decay. And while the eternal boy avoids discomfort, those around him carry the cost. As Jung warned, the greatest tragedy is when the mother keeps the child from psychologically maturing. The body ages, but the psyche stays stuck in childhood fantasy, afraid, passive, and forever waiting. In love, he falls fast, idealizes wildly, but when commitment arises, he collapses under it. Why? Because he doesn't want a relationship, he wants rescue. To grow up, he must break that cycle. That means separation, pain, cutting the psychic umbilical cord. Growth is brutal, but staying stuck is worse. Eventually, life catches up. The dream fades, opportunities are missed, relationships falter. The world moves on, and the man who refused to grow is left in a hollow echo chamber of almosts. This is the turning point. This is where the real journey begins. Jung called it individuation, the painful birth of the true self. It's not poetic, it's gritty. You must face your illusions. No perfect moment is coming. No one will save you. Life isn't the enemy, it's the arena of growth. Growing up doesn't kill your spirit, it refines it. The inner boy doesn't vanish, he transforms. The same creative energy, now anchored in discipline. The same dreamer, but finally building. This isn't a loss of freedom, it's the discovery of true freedom. Not doing whatever you want, but choosing your responsibilities with intention, saying no when escape tempts you, working when inspiration fails, staying when the ideal fades. This is maturity, not perfection, but presence. Some men reach this realization too late, others never do. But if you're reading this now, you still have a choice: to keep running from discomfort, or to step into discomfort and become who you were meant to be. The Puer Aeternus will not disappear on its own. It must be faced, not shamed, not crushed, but integrated. His gifts are real: intuition, creativity, passion, but only when grounded in reality. The boy can't lead the man, but the man can carry the boy forward, matured, disciplined, awake, and that's the path to wholeness. If this spoke to you, pause for a moment. Maybe you saw yourself here, maybe someone you love. There's no shame in recognizing the pattern. We've all wanted to stay children in a world that demands so much from us. We've all longed to be rescued instead of rising. But life doesn't wait. It tests, it demands, and eventually it forces a choice. Remain trapped in delay or grow. Now I want to hear from you. Which part hit home the hardest? Leave a comment, reflect. And if you know someone stuck in this loop, share this with them. This message might hurt, but it might also save years. And if you want to dive even deeper into this journey, don't miss what's coming next. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next part of this essential conversation, because it only gets more real from here.